you Hilltoppers. Stay standing. Please join me in giving a hand for our wrestlers as they make their way to the state competition. At 106 pounds, Will Overmuller. At 126 pounds, Logan McVeigh. At 138 pounds, 42-0, Wyatt Unser. And at 157 pounds, 46-1, Mitchell McGee. Congratulations, guys. Know that we're proud of you and cheering for you as you head to state. Continue making us proud, and make sure you take some time to enjoy all that you've accomplished. Let's give them another big round of applause. All right, first I'd like to thank everybody for being in attendance today. We have a great fan base here to support our kids. Not only our kids up here, but our team's been that way for a very long time here. We're fortunate in Glenwood City. We have a great fan base for our wrestling program, a great booster club, which has helped us have the success that we've had. I want to talk about our team first before we get to these guys. Our senior class, I want to talk about them. They did not lose a conference duel in their high school career, so I think that they deserve a round of applause for them. Just a little bit about that class. They won 4 Team Northern Badger small school championships, which is not easy to do. Most small schools have never won one in school history. They've won 4 in a row, and we've won, I believe, 6 or 7 since I've been here, which is a credit to all the wrestlers and their commitment to our program. This year, they also won the Barron Invitational, the Cadott Invitational, the Cashman Invitational, and they were runner-up at 2 tournaments, and they won our home John Tim team duels 3 years in a row. This senior class has also been in the sectional finals as a dual team 2 out of the last 3 years. So they've done some incredible things. This year on our team, we had 7 wrestlers that had 35 wins or more, which is incredible. Will Overmuller had 38. Preston Arby had 38. Will's going to have a few more this weekend. He's going to break 40. Logan has 31. Landon Overmuller had 38. Wyatt Unser with 42. 94 wins in a row for Wyatt Unser right now. Mitchell McGee, 46 wins, and Blake Fairweather with 37 wins. So that's a pretty incredible number. So congratulations to you guys for that. I'd like to thank some people because you cannot run a successful program without a group, without a family. It's not one coach, it's not 2 coaches, it's not just athletes. Our administration for providing us with the means to run a successful wrestling program. They do a great job. We went through some adversity early in the year with our wrestling facilities, but they made that come through for us, and we really appreciate that. We have a brand new weight room that will benefit every sport and our community as well, which is great. I want to thank our parents for all the support. We have a great fan base, and we have great parents. The custodians, they don't get enough credit. Austin, I don't believe he's here, he's second shift, but he does so much for us. Dennis, Rocky, they do so much for our team, that things that you don't see, and we really appreciate them, whether it's disinfecting our mats, taking care of our locker rooms, helping with towels, all setting up for events. They're just awesome. Our booster club is incredible. We're successful because we have people that are dedicated. We wouldn't be able to be where we're at right now, or the tradition that we've established over the last 2 decades. We're closing in on 200 dual victories here, probably next year. And these guys are a big reason for that, our booster members and all the past wrestlers that have come through our program. I would like to add that these 4 guys right here, I think we broke 35 kids now think we're at 37 that have been in the state tournament with Tim and I, and we brought home 23 medals, and I believe 5 state championships and 4 state runner-ups. So these guys have done a lot, and past wrestlers too. I don't want them to be forgotten for what they've done for our program and representing our school in Madison, which is super cool. So a little bit about these guys real quick, and then I'll turn it over to them. Will Overmuller, if you did not know, he defeated the number 2 kid in the state to make it to the state tournament. He was defeated by him the week before in the super regional, and he bounced right back, and he defeated him 3-0 to advance to state, which was a huge, huge accomplishment. He's wrestled well for us all season long. Like I said before, 38 wins. Logan McVeigh had the best tournament of his career last weekend. He started pulling the trigger on shots and scoring takedowns, and he knocked off 2 kids seated higher than him to advance to the state tournament. And we didn't get him until he was a freshman. So he had limited knowledge, and he's come a long way in a short period of time. Wyatt Unser, we know he's going to attempt to defend his state title. He broke the career win record for Glenwood City with 167 career wins last week. That Adam Holmquist held since 2013 when he had 166. Very accomplished. He'll be wrestling in college, and he's going to state for his 4th time. Mitchell McGee will be representing us with 46 wins. He's the number 4 seed in the tournament. This is his 3rd time in the state tournament. So he'll be on his quest to try to win that first state championship and get their names up here on the banner. So again, I want to thank everyone for everything you've done for us. Our team especially, they went through a lot of adversity this year, ups and downs, and illness and injuries, and they kept battling. These guys would not be here if it wasn't for their practice partners. You have to have practice partners in wrestling, and you that wrestle know. I see Greta shaking her head, yes. She knows, because she helps the band get to state last year. I remember the grueling practices, and she would battle through them, and we're going to get her back next year. Right? Good. So again, congratulations to these guys. I'll turn it over to them. Thanks again.
I'd like to start by thanking my parents. They did everything for me. From cooking meals and buying groceries to doing my laundry while I'm at school. I believe I would not be sitting here today if it wasn't for my parents. I'd like to thank my coaches for pushing me all season long, fine-tuning my techniques, and putting up with me. I know I mess up with you guys sometimes. I appreciate you guys not giving up on me. I'm going to give you a good reason. I'd like to thank my brother. I know you didn't make it to state, but I learned a lot from you, how you wrestle, how you maintain your weight, how hard you work in practice. I appreciate you. Take me to school every day, take me to victory. I'd like to thank these 2 seniors, Wyatt and Mitchell, for pushing me to my absolute limits all season long, bringing me to victory, helping me put extra work in to make it here. And I'd like to thank my teammates for having a fun season this year, and making me all advance, go to stands every single tournament, and almost below your eardrum. Thank you for the support and straight support.
First of all, I'd like to thank my family and friends and my coaches for the district. I started wrestling 4 years ago, my first year. I want to tell the story about my first year. It was hitting me at the end of football since we trouble to come up to the basket about wrestling. Every time I was assistant coach. So eventually, I chose that first day of practice. And then, the first couple of weeks, I thought, man, this is hard. How would anyone be able to do this? But in reality, it was an amazing experience, and I wouldn't change it for what I did. I learned many valuable things to wrestling: discipline, hard work, mental toughness, and accountability. During my best at state, I was on GC. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to start by thanking my parents. They do everything for me, whether it's watching all of my tournaments, doing my laundry, or giving me money every single week, yes. And I'd like to thank my coaches all right here. They've done everything for us, whether that's putting up with us through some lashbacks from Will or miss weight for Mitchell, but they
They do everything for us. I also like to thank all my teammates. They're the ones that push us to become who we are today. I'd also like to thank Mitch, Jackson, Blake, Andrew. They're the ones that go to victory every single week with us. Even though they didn't make it, they were still pushing themselves to their absolute limit. And then I'd like to thank anyone else who has made this journey possible. Wrestling is a very complicated sport that not many people can understand. While it is a tough physical sport, it also requires a lot of mental strength that people will look past when they do wrestling. With being a returning state champ, many people would think that I have all the pressure on me. However, I feel the sport is rather fun and just a game. And most people say I'm a defending state champ, which I feel is not right because it's not UFC or WWE, where if you lose your title. Win or lose, no matter what, I will always be a state champion. So that's what I'm going to say, and thank you very much.
Hi everyone. I want to start off by thanking you all for coming here and supporting us together. First, I want to thank my teammates for all the hard work you guys put in throughout the injuries this season. We're still able to have a good year and make it to team sections, beating on some good teams. I want to give a huge shout out to our fans for always coming to our events and supporting us, being all proud. I also want to thank them. I also want to thank the administration, especially in this time of day, for driving the bus to our events. Thank my mom and dad and my family for supporting me, being patient with me, putting up with me, and doing all they can do to help me. Lastly, I want to thank my coaches for pushing us in practice, expanding my knowledge, and making sure we get better each year. Thank you all.
Tonight we will wrestle at 6 o'clock. Will and Logan will be wrestling in the first round. And right after that round at 8 o'clock, we have the state quarterfinals. Mitchell and Wyatt will be wrestling for sure. The other two guys, if they win, they'll be wrestling that round as well. So we will be wrestling tonight at 6 o'clock in the Cole Center if you want to try to tune in on the live stream. So thank you again. Matt, best small school band in the state of Wisconsin, no question. Great job, kids.